If you don't learn how to communicate your thoughts effectively within your business, there is almost no chance that it will succeed. And this has fucked me in my personal life, in the business life. And this is why I'm spending so much time cultivating better communication between teams. If your business is a car, every single part of that car matters. The engine, let's say, is the product. The tires would be the team. The fuel that you put into it is the cash flow that you have. But communication would be the steering wheel. You can have the most powerful V8 engine in the entire world, but if your steering wheel is loose or misaligned, you're eventually going to crash. Or if you're not using it, for heaven's sake, most founders are going to keep on pressing the gas to work harder, hire more people, launch new offers without realizing the biggest problem isn't the horsepower, it's the direction where everything's going. Communication is how you steer with your team. It keeps everything moving in the same lane with your clients. When communication starts to break down, your team starts pulling and moving in different directions. Clients are going to start to assume things, small misunderstandings start to turn into huge chaos. And this is how businesses run into pieces until it ends up right in a ditch. And this is honestly the biggest problem that we've had within my business and a lot of businesses that I've seen. Whereas good communication, it's clear and everyone knows it's everything seamless and it's simple. Everyone knows where you're going. You don't have to push people. They're kind of just naturally moving along with the car. And the business is driving straight, it's driving fast, and it's very smooth. And so when you feel this incredible amounts of friction, it's probably a lack of communication within the organization. So this is our org chart and how we're starting to build it out for better and better and better communication for where you would have a team of that can handle 9 clients, where you have long form creatives, short form creatives, growth operators, short form managers, an AI assistant, pretty much everything, where all of it are a client success manager that will talk to the clients and back and forth between teams, which is why we've hired a client success manager to where we can be on top of stuff with the clients, because the clients would tell us something, but it wouldn't go to the right person. Everyone needs to have very clear role. Everyone has to know what their role is. They have to know what they're in charge of. They have to know how what they do improves the business. Is it helping increase the lifetime value of your customers by reducing churn? Is it actually producing results which generate more profit for the customers? Most people in an organization don't know what they do increases the bottom line for the business. Therefore, if they want to work harder, they don't know what to do. Whereas if you can make it clear, which by no means have we done, this is what we are trying to do and what I've spent so much effort on, the culture of a business and how can you streamline processes between teams. There's so much miscommunication that can happen if you don't have good communication. What I mean, it seems so obvious, but it's so important. And I have to continuously remind myself of this because it's the biggest constraint to our business. Or not, I mean, the biggest constraint is people, because we need more people doing the work so where we can take on more clients. And we need the best people in the entire world, which is why I make these videos, not to sell things to people, but because we want to hire people. But even if you have the best people in the world, it doesn't matter if you don't have good communication, if you don't have clear expectations, if you don't have clear roles. And so trying to hammer down on improving these processes to where you can make it as seamless as humanly possible. I mean, that's why we are gamifying the entire culture, or we are trying to. This is something that we want to launch hopefully Q1 or Q2. This is something that we would like to launch Q1 or Q2. And so, I mean, we have a motto, just fucking show results. But let me show you how we plan on gamifying the culture to make work more fun, because we want to have the best possible culture in the entire world, but that's only possible with communication, where you could go on every single day and you can see how you're doing. What, like our KPIs, which are key performance indicators, we are going to be making that fun, and we are going to be having like a video game style interest level. And this is nowhere near being done, but you will be able to see how many points you have. You'll be able to see a leaderboard. You will be able to see everything, and you will be able to level up and rank up, and there will be rewards. So we're structuring it where hopefully we can make work done, because make work fun, because we use Notion for a lot of our different tasks right now. But it is strenuous for people to do a work, to put it in Notion, and then to also send it to a client, and then alert someone else on the team saying, hey, I just finished this. It's now your turn to pass this off to the editor, pass this off to the poster. And there's so much misalignment. We can have every single person doing their job, but with miscommunication, nothing will actually get done. So we're trying to make it as fun as possible. And this is something that I would have loved. This week's quest. Your quest are your jobs, but you can make it fun. And imagine if the top of the leaderboard at our company, the actual result ended in you having a massive monetary bonus, like getting a Rolex or getting something fun. And so we would be able to have, okay, like here are our KPIs that we expect. Here's what you get if you do better. I mean, this is awesome. Honestly, I'm not the person in charge of this or running this. It is our CEO, Moses. And this is honest. This is actually my first time looking at this. This looks awesome. And this is not the gamification that I was looking at. It was actually what the leaderboards would look like, where you can see yourself, you can see how you're doing, and it will allow you to rank yourself up against other people. And there's so many other avenues that we could have in this fun ecosystem where this is not going to be done for a while. But if we're looking to hire 100 people every single quarter, then we want to make it to where we have the best culture and the best communications, because that's the only way our clients stay. We have an ultra high end white glove agency where we are charging 5 figures plus monthly to our clients, because we're working with 8, 9, 10, 11 figure entrepreneurs doing all of their organic media, all of the marketing. We need the best talent. So we need to reward the best talent for being there. And we, I think, have the best payment comp structure of any organization in our niche. And I know it because we have a money model. We have a better way of attracting clients because we provide a better service, which is why we need more better people. But even if you have better people, if you lose the communication aspect, it all falls apart. And so this is something that I'm learning every single day. And it makes me literally sick to my stomach and want to cry and crumble, because what's hard is usually what has to get done. And communicating effectively and necessary between different people in an organization does not come naturally to me, which is why we're hiring people that have that specialty, like our client success manager, Kayla, who is naturally incredible at communicating with people, and the good, the bad, like being on top of things, being on top of people, making sure that tasks are getting done. That stuff needs to get done. So when a client messaged us earlier today having a problem, she was on top of it. She said, okay, we're on it. Message the people in our team that needs to be aware and alerted, and say, hey, here's the 3 things that need to get done. Get it done as soon as humanly possible. Every single Monday, we're supposed to send in all of the videos to all of the clients. If we don't, then guess what? That would come up on the leaderboard. If you are not on time, then you can have negative points, which is awesome, because then you can see, okay, well, if I want to be at the top of the leaderboard, I don't just have to be excellent. I also have to be consistent. I have to show up to the team meetings. I mean, every single one of these things can be put into the algorithm to where you're basically playing Fortnite in real life, but having it fun. This is all I wanted to do when I was 18 years old. I loved playing video games. If I had a video game that allowed me to make unfathomable amounts of money and have a career out of it, I would have loved it. And so know the constraint of your business and do anything in your power to fix it. Our constraint is we need the best people in the entire world, the same way Goldman Sachs spends so much time, effort increasing the culture to where people are going to school just to work for an organization like that. We want to do the exact same thing. But you have to know who your ICPs are. Our ideal customers are 18 to 22-year-old people that are probably already loving video games, that are ambitious but don't exactly know what to do. So we want to have a super fun culture, the same thing that I would want to be a part of, with incredible amounts of rewards. And hopefully we can continuously refine the communicating ability. It's not a strong suit in our business right now. We do not have the most streamlined processes for communication between every single department, because when it's under 10 people, it's very easy to talk to everybody. Now that we're at 25 people, it becomes more difficult. When we're at 50 people, it'll be way more difficult. When we're at 250 people, and there's so many different departments and different silos, because here there's a lot of people that are going to be in each of these teams. I mean, a lot of people. And so how do we have all of these teams and the heads of departments and the CEOs and the COO all talk to each other? It's exceptionally well. I mean, that is very challenging. And so if you just think about how many people are involved in this, and this is where we are going to be probably months from now or less, where we are going to have all of these people. So how do you maintain a culture where every single one of these people are all motivated and all working effectively? It's hard. It's exceptionally hard. And so, I mean, even just look at these fucking lines. It's super difficult. Obviously, we didn't structure this org chart super well, and this is just the start of it. This is the 6-month goal where we are going to be, and not even the 6-month goal. This is where we are going to be by May or June, guaranteed. This is kind of what our org chart is going to look like. We'll hopefully have it more pretty by then, but imagine once that's doubled and then tripled and then quadrupled as the business is scaling and growing, communicating with each of these different silos when people have their own different objectives and they have their own different incentives becomes very hard and people become very closed off. So how do you do that? It's hard. It's very hard because you're dealing with people at the end of the day, which is why if you can solve for that one thing, you can grow the largest agency in the entire world, which is what we are going to do. At least the fastest growing agency, guaranteed 100%, and the best. We might not become the biggest. I mean, there's some agencies out there that are worth, I mean, $20 billion that are publicly traded. Probably not in the next 5 years. We will definitely not be there. But we could absolutely be at a few billion. And that is all if we have the people and the processes in place and we have a way to attract talent and attract clients at scale, which is why you get paid the big bucks, right? Solve for that. It sounds super easy, but it's not. It's actually very, very hard. Every single day I'm getting kicked in the fucking balls. Today I was literally getting, I felt like there was like a fucking midget, boom, 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 just fucking like doing one of these on my nutsack all day. Like it was a fucking bag, and it sucked. It was honestly very tough. But when that happens, we have to restructure stuff, figure out what's wrong, and fucking attack plan. And most things are actually going very well right now. All right, fuck, I'm gonna stop yapping.